fam, welcome to another episode of You,
Me,
and the Flea.
We're back.
Yeah, happy Thursday. We're not going to ramble like last episode.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Or get emo, but no, we're back. Happy May, officially.
Dude, we are in... It is summer.
I know.
Like, what? I'm sorry. In my head, when May hits Chicago, it's summer. The clothes are, the bodies are out. The skin is out. People are outside. People are literally outside.
Oh, yeah. No, it's like I feel like May is the kickoff of like summer hours and the whole vibe. I ain't waiting until Memorial Day. It's like Cinco de Mayo is like putting us on, you know?
Yep.
No, but anyways, yeah, welcome back. This Sunday is a big day. So we're going to dedicate a whole episode to Mother's Day.
I love it.
I know.
My favorite woman.
We're still going to get a little sentimental probably.
Yeah, great. Here we go.
Okay, so jumping right into it, wanted to share some kind of like fun facts that I found on Mother's Day because I had some questions too. Like, first of all, you know how there's so many like Hallmark holidays, like, you know, and all of those like come about sweetest day and whatever, like dumb, whatever.
So dumb, yeah. Always like, you know, talking about those, being in a relationship for like the last 2 years, we never celebrate those. I don't care to, even when I was like single or in other relationships, those were like not a big deal to me. But man, do I have some people I know who like it's a big deal, and like they get pissed if like it's not celebrated, and I'm just like, wow. Yeah,
something like, but so many like National Siblings Day, or like I feel like a lot more like, I don't know. Anyways, wow, I was very curious to hear like how Mother's Day came about, because it's one of those that has been around for forever, always. But
correct, yeah.
1908 is when it was started.
That's like over 100 years ago.
Yeah, literally century old. Anna Jarvis was her name, who started it, obviously in honor of her mother. But it was kind of like during the war times, and so they wanted to shout out, because everyone always was giving like the men like a pat on the back, but nobody was like, hey, there's actually these women that are raising kids, feeding people, like feeding families, being nurses, on top of, you know, like helping the war in men, essentially, right? So it was kind of like a dedication to the hard work and sacrifice, which I thought was super cool. And that's kind of when it started.
1908. Wow. I am surprised by that. I definitely thought it was like, I don't know, 50 years ago.
Exactly.
Or something.
Yeah. Or like my mom created it, I think.
Yeah.
My mom would. No, I'm just kidding.
Same.
And it's always obviously the second Monday in May.
Sunday.
And it's not something that just the U.S. celebrates, right? Like a lot of, I know in Greece they celebrate it, but not in May. I forget what day. But the people that celebrate it in May, U.S., Canada, Australia, India. So
interesting,
that's cool, right?
Yeah,
I know.
India. That kind of I'm kind of surprised about that. I didn't expect them to be like.
Oh yeah, I know. I don't know. I guess everyone loves their mama.
Just always felt like it was like an American, English
tradition
holiday or something. Yeah.
Carnations are the traditional flower.
I knew that.
And it's because
those damn carnations.
I know. Well, because I'm surprised.
I get it.
I'm surprised because they're cheap.
Yeah, I know. That's what I mean. Like, come on, the mom. You guys couldn't something better.
Couldn't get her a rose or a tulip or
Gerber daisy.
Hydrangea.
Yeah, come on.
Well, it was because Anna Jarvis, the lady that created it, that was her mom's favorite carnation.
Makes sense.
And then they always did two different colors. So they did red in honor of the women that were living, and then white for the women that were deceased.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. I did not know that.
Me either. Now you know.
The more you know.
Another fun fact, statistically, it is the busiest day in restaurants, which I kind of figured.
Yeah, because moms don't want to cook.
No crap.
You know, I used to feel so damn bad for my mom. It's like, so my grandma passed in 2019, and I feel like a lot of like holidays or special occasions or events or anything that's like family related, Father's Day, whatever, Mother's Day, graduation, it all like kind of fell on my mom.
Yeah,
and
of course.
I'm like, why is my mom cooking for 25 people on Mother's Day?
Right.
Like, what are we doing? And so like the last like, I would definitely say when I was like in high school, it turned into like we would go shopping on Mother's Day. We would go get flowers for like my mom, me, my mom, and my grandma. It turned into like our tradition of just like us three hang out.
Yeah.
And my mom was like, after so many years, she's like, I'm not cooking anymore. I don't want people coming over. I want to go do my own thing and be left the flea alone.
My mom never volunteered or raised her hand to cook on.
Dude, she would cook so much.
She's like, I'm out.
Then cleaning up,
No.
before people come. I'm like, this day is literally. So what are we even celebrating here?
I feel like if you're gonna cook at home, like Father's Day, yeah, my dad always grills, like, yeah, and we just like, you know, chill, love ya. Yeah. It's like way more chill and way more fun. Obviously, it's in June, so like it's like perfect for grilling and like hanging out and doing something outdoors. But Mother's Day, like you said, like, I don't know, I feel like it's the only time to take her somewhere fancy too. Yep. Like, but anyways, I did know, like growing up in the restaurant business, I did know Mother's Day was always the busiest. Also because people would just go to church with their mom usually and then just go out like for lunch or brunch or something afterwards. So
makes sense.
Okay, Mother's Day spending is $20 billion, typically in gift cards, flowers, and special outings. Yeah. Not surprised.
No.
Moms want, you know, the spa treatments, the things like that.
My mom, okay.
Take me somewhere, you know.
As we've gotten older, you know, us kids and like have our own bills and like live in our own houses now and all of that.
Yeah.
My parents are like kind of annoying sometimes when it comes to like gifts. It's like, I'm like, oh, what do you guys want for your like, prime example? Oh, what do you want for your birthday? She just had her 60th birthday. What do you want for Christmas? Whatever. It's like, you know, we want you to be happy and healthy and maybe eventually grandkids. And I'm like, all right, well.
Okay. I thought my mom was the only psycho that would say that.
Dude, when we were growing up in high school, my mom and dad would say, just positive, good attitudes. I don't want you and your brothers fighting. I'm like, okay, what? And like still now, my mom, I'm like, what do you want? You know, and she's like, well, I would love to. You know what I want?
I want you guys to be good kids. That's what my mama would always say. I'm like, Mom, okay anyways.
What else?
You want this? You need a sweater or no?
Yeah. Seriously.
But it was always no. Yeah. It was like, I just want everybody to be good kids.
Family time. Stay close.
Okay. We're not moms yet, but like, no. Is that going to be your answer?
No. My answer? What do you want for Mother's Day, babe?
I'm going to be like... Here we go.
A new bag. A new computer.
Maybe a little perfume.
40 trip somewhere.
A spray tan.
Literally. A spa day would be my actual perfect gift for anything.
Pay for my hair. Like something, dude. I'm not like... No, okay.
I'm not cooking.
Listen, I might say I want you to be good kids and I want you all to be happy, but I also want
a gift.
A spray tan, a keratin treatment,
a Cartier bracelet,
a massage, and
yeah, literally.
And if you could just pay for my nail appointment too, thanks. Okay,
for the next year,
and like some mimosas. You know what I'm saying?
Bottomless.
All right. Another fun fact. On Mother's Day, 122 million phone calls are made.
Wow.
To moms. In the U.S. That is wild, right?
Yeah.
But I also like see it too because I mean, if you're not with your mom, obviously you're gonna call her.
Yeah.
Even if I feel like you hate your mom, you're still gonna like give her a jingle on.
And if you don't, that's crazy to me.
I know.
I don't know. I don't get that. It's so hard for me to speak about like people hating their parents or like siblings. Like, let me tell you, my brothers drive me crazy. Like, some days I'm like, ugh, shut up.
Yeah.
But like I wouldn't trade it. And like same, like your parents are like, you know, I love asking my parents for their advice or opinions, and then sometimes I instantly regret it. But it's like you literally like you love them. Yeah. Like I don't know. I just can't see like never calling my mom on Mother's Day or I just think
that some people don't have the same upbringings. Yeah. Like, you know, they're one parent might do something terrible to the other, and then I definitely understand the conflicts.
Yeah.
Like,
me too.
But it does just make me sad. Yeah, you know what I mean? Because I'm just like, man, like
she deserves something.
Yeah, but like I just don't know what my mom could do to make me that upset. Mm-hmm. You know, like I feel like I could get over something terrible that she does, you know?
Yeah.
All right. The earliest Mother's Day celebration was actually in ancient Greece. Duh. No, I'm just kidding.
Of course.
Because in honor of the goddess Rhea, who's the goddess of fertility, motherhood, and generations.
Rhea,
R-H-E-A.
Oh, yeah. I like that.
Right. Or Rhea. Anyways, I actually thought of you when I read this one because I'm like, man, like, the goddess of fertility, motherhood, and generation. We've been doing this kind of manifesting for a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Pray to the goddesses. So anyways, I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah. Manifesting.
Okay. Another fun fact. The word ma is usually a baby's first word.
I believe that.
Okay.
I think I would be low-key pissed if my kid came out and was like, Dad.
Okay.
First, I'm like, I just went through all these body changes and carried you and delivered you.
Well, I did a little bit of like a deeper dive into this because I feel like a lot of moms typically say that the kid's first word is like dada, like dada, you know, typically. But because like they don't say mom or mama, like they don't know how to say it twice in a row. Yeah. But typically a kid does say ma first, like ma, like and that's like more so the mom, like they're calling for the mom. And I'm like, man, so I wonder if like
that's funny because my mom's name in my phone is Ma.
Oh, ma.
And my dad is Pops, Pops. Ma.
I never call my mom ma.
Well, I don't ever call her that, but it's always been her contact. Like, so weird.
Yeah. I think mine's just mom. But I think I do call her ma now that I think about it. But anyways, but yeah, fun fact. The average mom will change 7,300 diapers by the time a baby is 2.5 years old. Ew.
Yo. That's a lot of wiping.
Hell no. Not me. I'm telling you this. We're cutting that in half. Future Mr. Dukas.
Good luck.
I ain't changing 7,000 dogs.
No, me either.
I'm be like, listen.
We're
either going to have an hour system and be like, okay, from the hours of 12 to 8 p.m., like it's you.
And then, yep.
Or maybe like 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Whenever I'm not like, no, I take that back. Whenever I'm around, like that won't be my time.
Yeah, no, anyways, I get it. I get what you mean.
Ew,
no,
like,
that's
come on. We got to change that
that's
stat up,
That's
ladies.
just one kid. So imagine if you have 3, you're
I'm straight.
21,000 diapers.
Also, let's do the math on how expensive that is.
Let's not.
I'm out. Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna need an economy change before I have a kid. or we will not be having
diapers,
one.
Baby.
Straight up.
Ew, but then the laundry, I cannot.
Sick.
I know.
Just makes me think
Just get me out.
Yeah.
Okay, this is insane. The youngest mother ever recorded was 5 years old.
Ew, how?
I don't know.
I don't want to know.
I don't want to either. The oldest mother on record, 74 years old.
Stop.
74 years old.
What the hell are you doing?
Hell, nah. Can you imagine being 74 and pregnant?
No.
Why? Where are these women? Are you that bored?
They're not
like,
in
what's
the
going
US,
on?
I can guarantee you.
Also, I don't know what years these were. Like, I don't know that could, be possible. I mean, I don't know.
74 right now? Scary. I don't know. Even when I hear people like 50 having a kid, I'm like, whoa.
Cameron Diaz, 51.
I know.
Just pop one out, man. The heaviest baby on record, 22 pounds, 8 ounces.
Nope. Give me a C-section. I'm out. I'm absolutely out.
22 pounds, dude. That's like a kindergartner. That's big.
Yeah, it is big because I'm just thinking, I just talked to Alex on the phone.
Big boy or big girl.
Stevie is 6 months old, okay? And she weighs 13 pounds. So imagine...
Her 6-month-old baby.
Yeah, is 13 pounds.
That's what I'm saying. So imagine double that.
No.
And we're not talking twins. We're talking one big boy or girl in there. So obviously this is a mom episode. We should talk about moms and the different types of moms. And I think this is pretty important too.
Yeah.
Single moms, stepmoms, obviously grandmas, and anyone I think that has like a motherly influence.
Of course, I agree.
I feel like it's also a challenging part for people who can't be moms and things like that. And my heart always like goes out to
me too.
Those folks. It's not fun, And
I think too, it's like there's so much of the like IVF stuff not talked about.
Yeah, I know.
And knowing somebody who has gone through the process and has unfortunately gone through a lot of obstacles with it, you would be shocked at how dumb, I'm serious, like the public is. To like ask, like even the questions, like I have witnessed her being asked. I'm like, wow, ballsy,
I know.
So I think this could be pet moms, pet moms, half moms, step moms, moms who are trying, moms who have just lost, there's just, it's a big, the word mom is a big word and a huge responsibility.
Huge. It's a huge role. It always has been. Like, it is like, to me, it's like such like strong girl power. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, again, like, even if somebody has like thought about being a mom and like, you know what I mean? Like, has always maybe like had this desire, but like just doesn't have the resources, the partner, anything to kind of go through with it, right? Like, I don't know, as a single person, at my age, like, I always kind of think of those options, and it's like, I have to like not rule any of these things out. And so it's hard, you know what I mean? It's like, it's hard when, especially a society like designs you and tells you things have to be like, this one way, to really just, come to terms with it not being that, and especially when people like, I've always thought I was going to be a mom, for example, you know what I mean? Like, there's in what world did I think I wasn't going to be a mom? No, like, you're a little girl, you dream of your wedding, you dream of your whatever, like raising a family, and that's not in the cards for everyone, and I don't know. So it sucks, and it's not talked about. And when it is talked about, it's so sad.
It's so awkward because nobody knows what to say. I will say, so I watch Vanderpump Rules. Lala Kent is pregnant with her second kid, and she is doing it all by herself. Right. She went to get a sperm donor and an IUI. So there's definitely now, it is not so like a secret that this is like a thing that people can do. And I am like very happy that she was so public about it, because I think it shed a lot of light and gave a lot of single women who want to be moms the opportunity to do so, and to have an open platform and somebody that they can like talk to. Because personally, like, I think I would do it on my own if like time goes by and I'm not with someone. Like, I don't know. I always thought I would be a mom too. Yeah. So there's definitely, it's awkward. It's an awkward conversation to talk about with people,
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
And especially now with like, unfortunately, the way our healthcare system is and like economy, I just feel like it's a lot harder to get pregnant. It's so much harder, and people are having so much more, fertility problems. And I guess just know that like, we know you're not, you're not alone. Like we are rooting for you.
I could sit here and talk about so many high school friends of mine and people in so many unique situations.
They say 1 in 4 people now have to go through IVF.
Totally.
Like, that's nuts.
It is man, and my heart goes out to you, and keep staying strong. So let's talk about like the pressure that moms have. What do you think about that?
I think it's crazy. I have, let's see.
Period. I think it's crazy.
I do, because I'm just thinking, I have like a literal 5 friends now who have kids, and they're pretty much between my age, so 32 to 35, all work.
Yeah.
Some have multiple kids. The pressure that society puts on women who are 1, pregnant, 2, postpartum, 3, raising kids, working, like, I don't know why there's no pressure like this for men. Like, it's crazy to me that like we're still in a place of like the woman has to do it all and like figure it out,
Oh, for sure.
It's 2024. Like, how are we not past this?
This
whole like, it's like the whole like,
I think today is a little different. Today's a little bit even more intense, if you ask me. Like, because for example, like my mom, I like think back, and it's like, not only was she working full time raising us, but then also like, maintaining the household. If we ever took a trip, like my mom was the one packing and putting it together and picking everything out and making sure we were that. Like, there was so many moving parts that my mom just was like the driver on always. And like that pressure was just there, like making sure the kids got ready, like got us ready every morning,
lunches, like practices, sleepovers.
Of course, like any question we had, it was always like our mom. Like, I didn't call my dad, I called my mom for everything. Like, hey, can I go here after school? Can I do this? Can I do that? I need $20. Like, it was always my mom, my mom. And I feel like today, even so, now, as we've talked about in kind of like some other episodes too, like full circle, where it's like, now you have this pressure of being the perfect mom.
Oh yeah, where you have to go over the top for everything.
You have to have like the best birthday party. You have to have
a
like
theme. The gender reveal has to be crazy. I mean, when you have the party,
oh my girl,
you better have
the gender reveal. No, you're having
the whole thing is nuts.
You're having a birthday party. You need a smash cake, a cake, a
theme.
Decorations.
You're all wearing the same thing.
Photo ops.
A kids goodie bags, a kids play area, bounce house, food.
It's like all of that stuff mixed with, you have to have a perfectly clean and put together home,
and you better look
your house
great.
Is an aesthetic, and that was the
and
other
you better
part
look hot as hell.
You better be hot.
Yep, and you better be hot.
Yep, because if not,
here's where I think about it. Okay,
you ain't nothing, and it's like, what?
Okay,
when did this?
Imagine your life right now. Okay, where you know, like how my day-to-day is. I know what yours is. Okay, you have 3 kids who need to go to 3 different parts of the city.
Oh yeah.
How I don't know how my mom, like, we didn't have a nanny. That wasn't even a thing. A nanny, my parents with a nanny, like, she always worked. So did my dad. My dad worked in the car industry, and then my mom was in the medical field. So like, she literally would rush from the hospital, take me to pom practice, take my brother to football, pick up my other brother from taekwondo, then go drop him off, then pick up me. I'm like,
yeah,
what? I don't even know. Like, where did you have downtime? Yeah. Where were you chilling and like decompressing from your day? Because like now I think about my day and like, okay, yeah, I'm working from home, but all the things like I'm responsible for, I can't just stop for 3 hours in the evening and just be driving people around and picking people up. Like, what are we doing? Like, but that was so common before. It was like,
So my mom, on the flip,
I don't know how people did it.
No, seriously,
I don't know.
My mom worked 3 to 11 because my dad worked during the day. So
smart.
And then when we would have things after school, you know, by the time we got home, there really wasn't a point for my mom. You know what I mean? So I'm telling you, every single day we would get home from school, my mom was already at work by then.
Yep.
When I tell you, there was always a hot meal. Yep. There was always like,
ready to go for
hey,
you.
I went shopping. Here's your pile of new clothes. Here's this that's done for you. Like clean house, like beds were made. Everything was done. So like the fact that she like slept, did her stuff, ran her errands, like still made food for like insane. All before going to work. I know. You know?
My mom
So it wasn't like she was watching Netflix and hanging out. Like it was wild.
Right. My mom always had Mondays off. See? So that's why I think I like to clean on Mondays. Because like that's the one day she would always have off was Monday. And she would make meals for the week and then put like them all in our fridge downstairs. So like me and the boys could come home after school and put it in the oven, and she'd put instructions: bake 450 lasagna. Wow, she would do like 2, 3, every Monday. So like, I don't know, dude. I always think back, like, how did you do it? I can't wait to get to a place where like I can like take care of my mom and my parents.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
Like I owe you guys a lot.
Was your mom different with each kid? Parenting?
No, my dad was.
So your mom was pretty consistent.
My mom is chill. She's like so cool, calm. My dad.
But there wasn't like, a favorite or...
Me. I'm the only daughter.
You're the only girl, yeah.
But no.
And you're her first.
Yeah. She loves my brothers too, though. But no, she was like the same with all of us. My dad, though, was way different.
Same. My mom was very equal.
Equal.
Yeah.
So equal.
We were different, but she was the same. Her momming was the same. Like, it was the same reprimanding, the same, like, everything.
Exactly how Wanda was.
There was no...
Nope.
Yeah. Which I feel like, I don't know that I would cater to her personality, I think. Would you not? Like, think about it.
Because then it's like, oh, well, you're being different with them. Right. And then you're not like this with me. And then they go to school and they're like, well, my mom doesn't do that for me, but she does it for my sister. Yeah. And now we're in 2024 where everyone like cries about things. So
cry to your mom. What's your favorite age with your mom?
Age?
That you've like experienced with your mom?
Honestly,
was it when you were little?
I love where we're at right now.
Same.
But otherwise, I would say she had my back in high school, man. Big time.
Really?
Where I was like the most rebellious was in high school. And Mike, my dad, wanted to beat me. Like, not really, but he was like checked out from me.
Okay, gotcha.
I had the attitude. I knew I was like so cool, on the varsity pom team at a young age. And just like, my mom was just like, she just like let me be me. And my dad was like, support. You need to shape up.
Okay, so my mom was Mike.
Okay.
Just heads up.
Okay.
She laid the law down.
Oh yeah, no. There was my mom, shout out. She has held so many secrets in still.
Okay, Wanda.
Yeah, she is the OG. I love my dad, but she's kept our family together, I swear.
Yeah. I definitely think my relationship with my mom right now is like
the best.
So special.
Yep, I agree.
I always again, because she was like really, really tough growing up. And obviously being foreign, like there's something about that. You know what I mean? Like she's learning things. She's frustrated with things. She doesn't understand certain things. So it's like right now though, man, she is like my homie.
Oh, totally.
Like, talk every day. Knows it all. I mean, she doesn't know it all. Sorry, Mom.
My mom knows it all. Sometimes too, I feel bad. I'm like, am I oversharing with her sometimes? She never tells me I am. And like, she's always just like providing advice, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't want to get emotional.
All right.
It's different. It's different.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if it's because I'm the only daughter. I don't know if it's like I was the first granddaughter.
I think it's everything that we just talked about, right? Like
oldest.
Now that you understand the role of a mom, what she's been through, maybe some sacrifices that they've made. I know for me, it's hella respect.
Yeah.
Like hella
absolutely.
respect. How this person did all of these things and they were our age? No.
Yeah, no.
Running
Dude,
houses
my mom had
circles
2 kids already at my age.
At 36. Nah.
Literally 2 kids. Full-time job.
Taking
husband.
2 kids at 36 years old across the seas in Greece, like with a 4-year-old and a 2-year-old. Cute. Thanks, Dina. It was a a lot of good summers, but like I'm not doing that.
No.
Anyways, what do you think your dad would say about your mom?
That she's the glue of the family.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like there is nothing like her. Like it's different. Like I feel like she can calm my dad down. She can calm me down. You know, like a lot of me and my brothers and my dad are all very strong personality, high strung in a way, and she's just like the calm one. Like she literally is the glue of our family.
Yeah.
What about you?
I think my dad would get super emotional. Like he's a very emotional emo type of fella. I don't know that he would have the words. You know what I mean? Like it's one of those things where I think he knows her value, and I think he knows that again, we wouldn't be where we are without her. And I don't know that he could articulate that. I really don't. You know what I mean? And to be fair, I think it's hard to. Like, we could sit here. I could rattle off so many freaking adjectives about my mom. But, like, for, like, your partner who's, like, watched you, like, do it all. Like, I don't know. That's kind of intense, you know? I don't know. But obviously, I think he would say the obvious.
Well,
you know, I love her.
How,
she's strong. She's this, she's that, you know.
The norm.
But yeah, they've also gone through like very traumatic things, right?
Same.
Like my mom's a cancer survivor. My dad went through a very intense, you know, accident. You know, and so it's like when someone's bedside for you for those things, like
it's hard not.
It's a different feeling, I think. So I think it would be very hard for him to like figure out what he would say. But
I mean, honestly, I don't even know if it was like right now, like give your mom a speech. I don't even know where I would start.
Oh,
like you're asking me these questions, describe your mom. I'm like, dude, 5 words. Jeez. Like, yeah, I feel like there's just so much I could say.
Oh, for sure.
Best person, best woman in my life.
Okay, well, let's switch it up a bit before we choke up here. Let's talk about some gifting now.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's switch it up and let's talk about... so we've put together, I put together 5 things. Yep. Hopefully you did too. Of things that we would get our mom from Swap.
Yep.
All right, I'll start.
Okay.
One thing I would get for sure is like plants. Is that one on yours too?
Flowers and planters.
Yeah. Especially because my mom likes to garden. Yep. So like particularly the ones that you could plant that need to be planted.
That's literally what I put.
Sick.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So our moms have that in common. Yep. All right. Okay. I'm a sucker for themed type gifts. Okay. So like, for example, if I know someone's traveling soon, I might put together like a travel little gift or something, right? Anyways, with that being said, my mom every year travels to Greece. So I think I would put together kind of like a little arrangement of that. So like recently Rachel and I bought these slippers. So I would throw in like a pair of slippers, maybe like some cool sandals that we've recently seen. Maybe like some generic, like not generic, but like some sunglasses, some like sunblock.
Yep.
And like a cute little shawl or something like that.
Yeah.
So like a travel themed gift.
Love that.
All right, what do you got?
Okay, so like one thing that my mom loved when we took her to the flea market, so I know that she would love this, is like the Mexican stuff.
Oh, okay,
so like
cool.
the food, like the candy, the bakery stuff, the shoes, the beaded bags.
that'd
like
be fun.
The stuff that you can't buy anywhere else.
That's a really good idea.
Yeah, like
good
she
point.
would totally, that would be totally her thing. I remember when we took her, I'm like, come on. I think this is the same vendor we just saw. Like,
but I think like, knowing your mom a little bit, like I think she loves learning and like
totally.
Yeah, so she's like really into that.
Yep.
Super cute. The next thing on my list that my mom is a sucker for is some costume jewelry, dude.
I have that.
Like the gaudier the better.
That's the first thing. I have the same thing.
Okay, but wow, I didn't know that about. But my mom is like
not gaudy. Like she likes like the classic, like different things. Like
no,
mom. I have seen some cool, unique rings at Swap that my mom would love. Like gold, silver, stony. Oh yeah.
Okay. See, my mom is
like you
blinged. Yes. She's definitely passed that on.
Yep.
She's the type that will have an ear. She's like the set person. So it's like the earring set with the necklace with like matching rings, like rings on all of her fingers. Like she's got like an everyday bracelet arm, and then she's got like her blingy arm.
I love
like
it.
So any costume jewelry, like big bib necklaces, she loves.
Oh, I love that.
Colors, turquoise, like she's very into it.
My mom loves turquoise. Every time
is that like their age thing?
I think so, because when I like studied abroad and when I traveled, I was like bringing back everyone gifts, and I'm like, what do you? She's like, find me something European turquoise. I'm like, dude, how much freaking turquoise do you need?
Okay,
like, we got a shitload.
Maybe it's because they're both European. Like my mom loves it.
The blue, like
she just flocks to it every time.
Same.
Immediately.
I want to see them together. Oh my god.
I think your mom would like get. Yeah, they would. They would like. And my mom would just love that she's Polish. Yeah, the whole
European.
Thing.
Yep.
Okay. My next thing. My mom also loves bags. She's not a big like brand girly. So she loves like plain, simple type of bags. So I think I would get her some sort of like tote. And then again, going with the themes,
of
I would
like
put.
Pack it in.
Yes. I would get her, I would throw in some gloss in there, gum, mints, tissues, maybe some snacks.
Yep.
Because she's a woman on the move these days. So when she's running her errands, she's running multiple at once. She likes to put the cracker, like the cheese crackers. She likes to keep those on her little protein bars. Like, yeah. So I would hook her up with something like that, I think.
Mom, I got home decor. Ooh. She's always selling something. I swear. Getting rid of something at our house, like she just gets sick of them, right?
Okay,
like,
so she'll like swap
years,
things out.
Yeah, like we've had like something on the wall for years, and she's like, sometimes she would move it to like a different room. Sometimes she's like, I'm like literally selling this on South Lion Swap. Getting rid of it.
Swap. Yes, we're gonna start it.
No, it's a thing.
I know, but we should actually take from the ground up, start one there.
So yeah, I would say that's like home decor.
Okay.
Any like cool vases.
Nice
things for the walls, something with like a like anything where I can like make it like memorable. Okay. Like nice. It's got like, oh well, this reminded me of this time. Oh, soaking it up.
Okay, love that. All right, and the final thing I think I would do. My mom is a big emphasis on big coffee girly.
Oh yeah.
So I think I would go something coffee theme, like a coffee basket type of thing.
Love. I've actually seen those coffee
there. Yeah. So there are some pre-made ones. Yeah. So I would maybe like soup one of those or put one together. She loves like instant coffee in the afternoon, like a cold one. And then I would even throw in like a Mexican cake, like the cake or a bread or something like that. That's what I mean. You know what I mean?
That was also like Mexican food vendors. Like she would love that stuff.
So I would do something like that. Some like, some treats and sweet treats.
Yep.
She's not a super sweet person. So I feel like those breads would be like perfect.
Yeah.
With a coffee and like biscotti. Like she loves that stuff. So
final thing is outdoor furniture.
Ooh. Okay.
We have a huge patio. Mm-hmm. Like I said, they're always like switching things out. They're always like, we have like, it's so hard to describe, but like my parents have like a huge like walk around to the patio. So like the whole thing is like lined with like flowers and plants. Gotcha. And there's like cool like stuff in it. Like, you know, like a garden, like one of those huge balls or like, like the things that we saw the other day that like you poke in the garden, like that kind of stuff. She's all about that.
That would be cute. Mm-hmm. Really cute. Okay. It's like garden accessories too. Yep. Awesome. Mm-hmm. All right. Anything else that you can think of?
No, I think
you can't go wrong.
There's so much. Yeah. Like you could literally do a whole cozy set from the flea.
Oh, yeah.
And do
that's
like
true.
a cute tote bag with slippers and like a little matching lounge around the house outfit. Yeah. I've seen the eye patches there. I mean, you could get a face mask there. We just have seen all this stuff. There's so much. There's so much.
A lot of moms love to like cooking supplies. Yep, so like, you know, if your mom needs a new stainless steel pan or something like that, you can definitely get that.
Pots and
so much house stuff right now.
Like there's so much pot and pans, and, like mini pizza griddles and bedding and a ton.
Yeah. So if your mom is in need of something like that, take her there
for sure.
Maybe just give her $50 and go with her.
Yeah.
You know, walk around.
Have a day.
Yeah, literally. Okay. Let's end the episode with 5 words that you would describe your mom as.
Okay.
Try not to get too...
I won't. Am I going to just say them all first?
Yeah, go ahead.
Patient, kind, nurturing, calm, supportive.
Love that. Mm-hmm. Love that. I went resilient, nurturing, supportive, loving, trustworthy. And I would add pistol.
Pistol. Hey, you know what's one thing?
My mom is not for the faint.
Okay.
My mama is not for the faint.
Let me tell you, my mom, as she's gotten older...
She is not everyone's cup of tea either.
Dude, as she's gotten older, my mom is so much more vocal. And because she'd always say when I was younger, like, that's what I mean. She's always had my back. When I was, like, in high school, college, she'd always be like, oh, I wish I was like you. And I could just, like... say my thoughts, and I just care so much what other people think. Well, as she's gotten older, she spits it, and I love it. I have witnessed it so many times, and I'm just like, oh yeah, okay,
no. Mama D's
don't mess with Mom.
Mama D has never closed her mouth for nobody, so you will always know how she feels, like her true thoughts, for real. Like it. Shout out Mom. She's never been one of those to be like, oh, you look great. No, it's like, girl. Mm-mm.
My mom's been the same way.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's a European thing. It used to drive me crazy in high school. And then my grandma was like, oh, her dad did that to her growing up. I'm like, hey, we are in 2005. Okay. Can you be a little bit nicer? Like before I'd be like, dude, she'd be like, you look a little chubby. And I'm like, oh, raw. Word. Okay, cool. Won't be getting this prom dress.
European mamas ain't playing, man. No. Ain't playing. They're going to take care of you from the day you like come to this, the minute you open your eyes till the day you die. Amen. I swear to God. My mom will never stop momming. Literally. No. I tell her all the time. I'm like, can you just stop momming for 1 minute?
I have lived in Chicago for 5 years. She's like, let me know when you get there. I'm like, dude, you don't even live in the same state. I'm here, Mom. I'm here. Like, it used to annoy me, but I'm just like, sure, I'm here. I've made it.
No, when I mean is like when you go to their house and they're like, do you want water? Okay, let me put ice in there. Do you want to, okay, do you need salt for that? Oh my gosh, let me grab you.
When we're eating dinner, it drives me nuts.
I literally go, Mom, sit down.
I say the same thing. I'm like, sit down.
Number one, I know where everything is in this house.
I have 2 legs. I can get up and get it.
I mean, all right, you could serve me, but I'm just saying, like,
it's like too much. When we're eating dinner, it's like annoying. Like me and my brothers are like, Mom, we're good.
Don't you think if I wanted ice in my water, I would say, can you put ice in it?
Yeah.
You know, like, you know what? She just doesn't stop.
Yeah.
Anyways, wow. We're really airing it out.
We love you guys.
Mom, I love you so much. I love you so much, for real.
Me too.
Okay. Wanda, Dina.
We couldn't do it without you. Baby.
And all the moms, all the SWAP moms, all the hardworking ladies out there, all our friends. Like, and again, anyone who's like having a tough time, this episode is dedicated to you from me and Rachel and the flea. So yeah, next week we'll be back with some good stuff.
We'll be back. As always, if you guys like this episode, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel.
Yeah, thanks for listening to another episode of You,
Me,
and the Flea.
See you next week. Call your mom.